Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So I'm a big fan of Peter Schiff, which is where I get my theme song from. But he seems to believe that we should continue to use the currency that we used 5,000 years ago, despite changes in technology and changes in government. So obviously, Peter Schiff recommends gold. I want to point out something though. Central banks are accumulating gold, and the whole point of currency is to be in the hands of the people. And also, very little gold is used in relation to how much we mine, right? Right now, as I speak, you can look this up. It's called stock to flow ratio. It's about 60 for gold. It's about 20 or 30 for silver, which means that even if we stopped mining gold today, we could go 60 years without running out of gold in our electronics, in everything that we use gold industrially for, right? In the camera that I'm recording this with our space travels, right? Right now as I speak, there's a mission called the Parker Solar Probe. I believe it makes a flyby of Mercury in a couple days, and I love even though it doesn't really make a difference. Every time the probe makes a flyby toward Venus or Mercury, I like to take pictures of Venus and Mercury on those days. Not that I could ever see the probe in any of my photos, but just a good feeling to know that I'm looking at it. Anyway, but the whole point of currency is to have utility and to be in the people's hands, right? So that pretty much rules out gold and silver, given how crazy central banks have been buying it, right? Gold would have been really nice in the late 1990s when central banks were selling it, right? Right now it's the other way around. And even if we went back to a gold standard, it wouldn't take very much effort to pull even more gold out of the ground, at least in relation to how much industry is using it, right? Now the other metals you cannot say the same thing about, right? Especially any of the metals along this triangle, right? The semiconductor metals, right? I especially love tellurium, bismuth, to a lesser extent antimony, and maybe indium and thallium. Indium and thallium are not so rare. Right now there's a lot of geopolitical divide there. The other reason I like these metals is that right now as I speak, there's a lot of sentiment on stuffing it in the face of the wealthy, right? Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos. Now, if you were to take away any element, which one would hurt Elon Musk more? Gold, which he only needs like 1/100th of from the earth in order to replace, or bismuth, which instantly shuts down all the electronics industry, right? So I'll let you think about that, right? Not to mention, there's only 2 or 3 times more bismuth than there is gold, right? Now, Peter Schiff loves gold because it's a 5,000-year-old currency. Now, would you buy a computer that still runs Windows 1.0, right? It's a 40-year-old operating system. We've put our faith in it, right?